10 things the UK does better than any other country. The UK might not always shout about its achievements, but when it comes to quiet excellence, few countries compare. It's a land of traditions and contradictions, where centuries of history blend seamlessly with modern innovation. What the UK does better than any other country isn't always loud or flashy. It's often understated, deeply rooted, and globally influential. From its soft power to its unique way of life, here are 10 things the UK truly excels at, each playing a part in making it one of the most iconic nations on the planet. 10. Queuing like absolute professionals. Let's start with something wonderfully British. Queuing. It may sound simple, but in the UK, queuing is an unspoken rule of national pride. Whether it's waiting for a bus, ordering a pint, or boarding a train, Brits queue with unmatched discipline. There's no need for signs or barriers. People just know. This queuing culture goes beyond politeness. It represents a deep-seated respect for fairness, patience, and social order. While other countries may tolerate pushing or cutting in the UK, jumping the queue is almost social blasphemy. It keeps public life surprisingly calm and civil. For visitors or those moving to the UK, understanding this is essential. You won't just be waiting. You'll be participating in a time-honored ritual that reflects the heart of British etiquette. 9. Humor. That's dry, witty, and brilliantly understated. British humor is unlike any other. It's dry, clever, and often self-deprecating. Where some cultures rely on slapstick or loud punchlines, UK humor thrives on subtlety and irony. It's the kind of humor found in shows like Fawlty Towers, The Office, or in the quiet one-liners of everyday conversation. The jokes are often about life's mundane struggles, delivered in a deadpan tone, and usually without any hint of a smile. Humor in the UK isn't just entertainment, it's a coping mechanism. It's how people deal with awkward situations, bad weather, and even personal hardships. If you can laugh at yourself in Britain, you'll fit right in. 8. Preserving history without making it feel dusty. The UK doesn't just preserve history, it lives in it. Castles, cathedrals, and Roman roads still shape the urban landscape. But what the UK does better than any other country is making that history feel alive. In London, you can walk from a medieval church to a modern skyscraper in minutes. In Edinburgh, centuries-old streets still bustle with life. Historic buildings are not just museum pieces. They're pubs, shops, homes, and government buildings. Heritage in the UK is active and functional. Sites like Stonehenge, Hadrian's Wall, and the Tower of London are preserved not just for tourism, but for education, identity, and continuity. It's a living history lesson that you can walk through, eat in, and even sleep in. UK history, British heritage, historical places in the UK. 7. Public broadcasting that's actually trusted. In a world of misinformation and media fatigue, the BBC is still among the most respected public broadcasting systems, despite criticism in today's polarized media spectrum. The British Broadcasting Corporation is not just a national broadcaster, it's a global institution. Its funding model, based on a license fee rather than commercial advertising, allows it to focus on editorial independence. Whether it's news, documentaries, children's content, or drama, BBC content is widely viewed as fair, factual, and of high quality. From Planet Earth to BBC World News, the UK has proven that it can inform and entertain without sensationalism. This reputation for credible journalism is something few countries maintain today. 6. Pubs, more than just places to drink. British pubs are not just about drinking, they're about belonging. While bars in other countries can feel impersonal or loud, UK pubs are neighborhood staples. They're where people go to chat, read, think, relax, or celebrate. Often set in centuries-old buildings with wooden beams, roaring fireplaces, and low ceilings, pubs offer a unique sense of place. Families are welcome. Locals are friendly. There's no pressure to dress up or stay late. Some pubs even serve as community centers, hosting quiz nights, charity events, or Sunday roasts. They're woven into the social fabric, offering a blend of comfort and continuity that few countries can match. 5. Music that defines generations. The UK has had an outsized impact on global music. From the Beatles and the Rolling Stones to Adele, Ed Sheeran, and Stormzy, British musicians have consistently set trends and broken records. The UK's influence spans genres: rock, pop, punk, indie, grime, and classical. Entire musical movements have been born here, from the British invasion of the 1960s to Britpop in the 1990s and grime in the 2000s. British artists not only top charts, but define eras. Music festivals like Glastonbury and Reading draw global audiences, and music education remains a strong part of British schools and universities. 4. Education with global prestige. The UK is home to some of the world's most prestigious universities, including Oxford and Cambridge. But the country's educational strength goes far beyond these famous names. British universities are known for academic rigor, independent thinking, and critical analysis. This attracts students from around the globe, making the UK one of the top destinations for international education. Courses in law, medicine, literature, and engineering are especially respected. Graduates of UK universities often go on to become global leaders, Nobel Prize winners, and innovators. The influence of British education extends far beyond its borders. 3. Walkability and access to nature. Despite being densely populated, the UK is incredibly walkable. Towns and cities are compact, with well-connected public transport, but it's the countryside that truly stands out. The UK has a unique system of public rights-of-way, footpaths, bridleways, and trails that often cross private land but are legally open to the public. This allows people to walk from village to village, through farms, forests, and coastal areas, without restriction. National parks like the Lake District, Snowdonia, and the Peak District are world-class. Whether you're hiking a rugged cliff in Cornwall or strolling a riverside path in the Cotswolds, the UK makes nature accessible in ways few countries do. 2. Afternoon tea and the art of slowing down. Afternoon tea is more than a meal, it's a mindset. While coffee culture dominates many countries, the UK still finds time for a proper tea break. A traditional afternoon tea includes sandwiches, scones, jam, clotted cream, and, of course, a pot of tea. But it's not just about food. It's about stepping back from the day, having a conversation, and enjoying the moment. From luxury hotels to local tea rooms, afternoon tea is a cultural staple. It reflects a slower, more deliberate pace of life, one that values presence over productivity, and it's delicious. 1. Soft power that quietly shapes the world. At number 1, we have something intangible but incredibly powerful: soft power. The UK's global influence is subtle but wide-reaching. It shapes opinions, culture, and policy, not through force, but through ideas. The English language, British universities, the BBC, the monarchy, music, fashion, and literature all contribute to the UK's global image. British brands are trusted. British culture is admired. British institutions are emulated. Despite its size, the UK consistently ranks high in global soft power indexes. Its ability to project influence through culture, media, and education is unmatched. It's not about domination. It's about inspiration. From quiet traditions to cultural exports, the UK excels in ways that often go unnoticed until you experience them. Whether it's the way people queue, the quality of their humor, or the trust in their public institutions. These are the things the UK does better than any other country. And the world quietly takes note. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.